Hello friends, welcome back to Leave Me Alone, the Antisocial podcast Christmas special. Yes, we've made it, the season of glitter, the season of unsolicited hugs, the season where strangers feel spiritually compelled to start conversations in a grocery store line because, well, isn't this weather just so festive? No, it's not festive, it's cold. And I'm simply trying to buy my snacks in peace. Anyway, you get the idea. If you're enjoying this brand of cheerful antisocial chaos, make sure to follow the podcast. It truly helps keep this little corner of introvert sanity alive. Today's episode, as always, is dedicated to the introverts, the socially anxious, the quietly overwhelmed, and the ones who start sweating when someone says, "You're coming to the Christmas party, aren't you?" This is the episode for anyone who looks at their calendar in December and whispers, "Oh God, it begins." So grab a tea or hide in the bathroom with your phone for a socially acceptable break. Let's jump right into it. Let me set the scene. It's early December and my wife's in the living room, proudly stepping into her annual role as head elf. Putting up the Christmas tree entirely on her own. Not because I won't help, but because she has a vision, and apparently my decorating skills do not fit the vibe. Meanwhile, our son has his own little Velcro Christmas tree hanging on the door, aggressively sticking and re-sticking ornaments like he's training for a toddler CrossFit. The top half of the tree looks festive. The bottom half looks, well, like an artistic cry for help. For a moment the house goes quiet, and I start thinking, hey, maybe this holiday season won't be so chaotic. And then, from the kitchen, I hear, "Why is my tree crooked?" And I'm like, alright, Christmas has officially begun. This year we're heading to my wife's nan's for Christmas, and honestly, I love it. She's the definition of comfort and kindness, and she shows love by cooking enough food to feed the entire UK, and maybe half of Europe. But the whole family is there, which is wonderful, and also deeply overwhelming for an introvert like me. We will walk in and instantly festive chaos. People everywhere, coats will be flying onto chairs, someone shouting, "Put the pigs in blankets down, they're for later." But my wife will be absolutely in her element. And, well, Nan is already stirring 3 different pots at once, like a culinary octopus. And then my son will be teaming up with his cousins, and together they will be causing the kind of adorable, coordinated madness that feels like watching a toddler's version of Ocean's 11. They'll be negotiating toys, chasing each other, loudly announcing things that absolutely do not need to be announced. You know, family Christmas energy. The Christmas lights will be blinking aggressively like they've had too much sugar. The music is blasting, not loud enough to complain, but loud enough to feel personally attacked by jingle bells. Everyone is talking at full volume across the rooms, across tables, across generations. And I'm just standing there smiling politely, thinking, I love every single one of you, but my social battery is already gone. Begging for a quiet box to sit in. I'm overstimulated before dinner's even hit the table, and yet somehow I'm still expected to be cheerful, festive, sociable, emotionally accessible, a good partner, a good parent, and fully functional. Which is a lot for someone whose social battery drops from 100% to 3% the moment I hear the phrase, "Everyone's here." But honestly, it's family, it's love, it's loud, warm, chaotic, comforting, all at once. And even when my introvert brain is quietly glitching in the background, my heart is full. Now, after years of trial and very chaotic error, my wife and I have developed a tactical introvert strategy for holiday survival. Tactical disappearing acts. Every introvert knows this move. Bathroom break? Not actually a bathroom break. It's a silent scream therapy session. Finding a quiet bathroom? That's your recharging station. Sitting in the car with the heating on? That is a wellness retreat. And if someone asks why you keep disappearing, just say, "I'm checking on the turkey." Social battery time limits. 1 hour of socialising. 1. After that, your internal system starts shutting down like a Windows XP. If someone says, "Leaving already?" just smile in the universal introvert language of, "Yes, I have done my time." Gift giving without a meltdown. Look, we all want to give thoughtful gifts, but December is chaos, so here's the hack. Let the toddler make something. A drawing, a scribble, a half-eaten cookie covered in glittery glue. People will say, "Ah, how precious," and boom, emotional impact without you stepping foot into a shop. Humour as armour. When things get a little awkward, laugh. When someone mishears you 3 times, laugh. When your toddler pulls an ornament off the tree and throws it like a tiny festive javelin, laugh, quietly, while internally panicking. And last of all, every holiday gathering needs a designated safe zone. This is the place where you and your fellow introverts can retreat, breathe, and pretend you're checking on something in the oven, even when there is no oven. A chair hidden behind a giant plant, a corner of the couch with a blanket you've claimed like a territorial raccoon, the laundry room, the quietest room known to mankind, or the ultimate bunker, sitting on the floor playing with your toddler's toys because I'm supervising, when really you're avoiding adult conversations entirely. The toddler thinks you're bonding, you're actually just hiding with purpose. And that, my friends, is how introverts survive Christmas. Not with confidence, not with stamina, but with snacks, loopholes, and the ability to disappear like festive ninjas. So the holiday season isn't all panic. There's a lot of beauty in doing Christmas the introvert way. Celebrating the tiny wins, like your toddler took a nap long enough for you to breathe. That's a Christmas miracle. Or you managed to finish a hot drink while it was still hot. That's elite holiday performance. And you got through a group conversation without saying something weird. Someone give me a trophy. And let's talk about setting boundaries with love. A soft, "I'm going to head out for a minute" is a perfectly acceptable holiday tradition. It's preventative maintenance. Choosing a cosy movie night over a loud gathering, still festive, and still valid. Humour also equals survival. Laugh at the messy bits. Laugh at the fact that the tree leans like it's had a hard, long year. Laugh when your child confidently explains that Santa is a big guy who sneaks snacks into our house at night because, honestly, that's not wrong. Embrace the imperfections. Your lights are crooked, they have personality. Your cookies look like they've lost a fight. Very on brand for December. Your social battery is flashing red. Welcome to the season. We're all running on holiday mode energy savings. And honestly, that's the magic of it. Not perfection, just surviving, laughing, and finding the little moments that feel good. Which brings us to reflection and gratitude. Before we wrap up, I want to say something real. Honestly, thank you to everyone who's listened this year. Whether you relate to the chaos, enjoy the humour, or simply find comfort in knowing you're not the only one who hides in the bathroom at a Christmas gathering, your support keeps this podcast going. Every follow, every listen, it truly matters. Next year, we'll continue surviving the chaos, laughing at ourselves, and finding peace where we can, honouring our introvert tendencies without shame. If your New Year plans include a blanket, a toddler, and absolutely no parties, you are my people. From me, my wife, and our tiny whirlwind of glitter and emotions. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and may your new year be socially manageable, emotionally gentle, and beautifully quiet. Don't forget to follow or subscribe. It truly makes a huge difference. Until next time, stay cozy, stay calm, stay unapologetically antisocial.